and namaste. Welcome to Asamanya Ordinary People in Ordinate Journey. I'm your host and host Smita Iyengar, and I'm connecting to you from Finland. So today on Asamanya, we have Geethalatha from Sreevaidhya Organics. So when we hear this word organics, it rings a bell that we all choose the organic products for our own health benefits and multiple other reasons. So now we will find out more from Geethalatha how and what do the Sreevaidhya Organics do and how did this journey begin and everything about the Sreevaidhya Organics. So let's welcome Geethalatha without any delay. Namaste Geethalatha, welcome to the show, welcome to Asamanya.
Namaste, Asamanya, the impossible
Yeah,
made possible.
right.
Right? Did I get it right?
Yes, yes. So,
So, yes, warm greetings from Sreevaidhya Organics.
yeah.
Geethalatha here.
Geethalatha, I just mentioned that you're going to be here from Sreevaidhya Organics, and we are going to talk about the organic products and whatever you do and all that. But before that, I want to know who is Geethalatha, and like if the audience have to know you from what you are. So if we can talk about that. So let's say how did this start, and what were you before? What was this, and why here?
Thank you for lending a ear. Thank you for your willingness to want to know some about an untold story here. So thank you for your willingness over there. A retired English language trainer, 18 years of a beautiful journey there, right from 96 to 2000, almost 13 to 14.
Wow.
96 to 2014. And mentored by an educational Malaysian educationist, superb, regimented training, beautiful, and enjoyed every bit of it. And the person I am, an ingrained quality is in me is discipline.
Wow.
So that actually worked through the training years, and it spills into Sreevaidhya Organics.
Okay. Okay.
The
Nice.
same disciplined approach, the same disciplined approach.
Wow. So the name Shri Vaidya Organics is already intriguing. So I would like to know why, like Vaidya. It is something like a doctor kind of name. So what exactly is Shri Vaidya Organics?
Yeah, it's yes, Vaidya somehow it's
Mm,
it makes you look at the clinical part of it there, but nothing of that sort. I just wanted the feminine energy of Mother Earth,
nice.
Sri, the feminine energy of Mother Earth, Sri.
Mm,
So Sri Vaidya, it just happened, and organics, yes, it just happened, and being true to its the name itself is the greatest challenge of ours, actually.
wow.
No, yeah. So after my training years, took a break on health grounds.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple of years later, I I really get connected to the universe mostly, and all my personal experiences became products.
Wow. That's
Simple,
nice.
simple, yeah, simple. And the best part is what I liked are being enjoyed by the world.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a beautiful, yeah, that's a beautiful feel actually.
Yeah, yeah. So when I say Shri Vaidya Organics, and it's obviously I mean anybody from the name they can understand that it's a brand which promotes organic products and who is bringing out the health benefits of the organic products and things. But now, if I have to ask you, what are the product range that you have, and how are you actually doing this? Do you have any factory setup, a manufacturing outlet, or how you're actually into this?
Yeah, it's one, as I mentioned earlier, all my personal experiences became products. So started with one that is herbal hair oil, which I had been using for the past 16 years
Mm-hmm.
and gave me beautiful multiple benefits over there. And that came out first, and
Mhm.
soon it became 11 to 14 products. All again, um, emphasizing on the point that my personal experiences, let it be kheer, let it be Greek yogurt, let it be what not. They became 14 products. And
Okay.
now organics, talking about the word organics. Now, as a customer, I went into an organic shop much, like say, many years ago.
Mhm.
And when I wanted to buy something of 100 gram of something, and I just check the price, I
Yeah.
check the ingredients, and then I just put it back on the shelf.
Mhm.
Why the price? It
Okay.
Yeah, it was too much for that quantity then,
Yeah.
and just the word organic, okay, and it was like a good organic store. Actually,
Mhm.
as I went in as a customer,
Mhm.
that 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 started something in me.
Okay. Okay.
That started something in me. So why should something good or something called organic be expensive?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Why should something clean and good and
Mm.
all the adjectives you use, why should they be expensive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple. So that brought me to the market.
Nice. Nice. So basically, if I understand it right, then Sreevaidhya focuses on providing organic products at an affordable price.
At an affordable, pocket friendly.
Pocket-friendly price. Amazing. So now, if I have to ask you, where in India are you based and how exactly, like I already asked you, do you have a factory of your own where you make things, or, it's like a cloud kitchen, or is it like a home-based thing? How do you actually handle this? Is it that you yourself started to make it at the first place? Or, how did you actually begin?
Yes, the first year, just me.
Okay.
Okay. Then as it started growing, we had to hire help,
Mm-hmm.
and an energetic lady, again, a beautiful, wonderful energy there. So clubbed, and yes, that's it, soaring. It went soaring. So
Wow.
homemade, Smita, homemade, and you were talking about factory. Our 10 fingers are our factories.
Nice, nice. This is something very, very intriguing, like, okay, so you actually make these things at home and, yeah,
Handcrafted.
handcrafted. Yeah, that's the perfect word, like the food which is handcrafted, made with all the love and, the own touch. So what you eat is what you're actually serving. So there is nothing, like mixed there.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
So more than the word love, love always is there, entwined into anything we do actually. So more than the word love, the attention we pay to every small detail
yeah.
brought us into the fifth year.
Wow. Okay, that's very interesting to know. So where in India are you based, Geethalatha?
Chennai.
Chennai. Okay, so now, for example, if what is your like growth plans for Sreevaidhya Organics? Do you want to
Yes,
like expand, pan India, and then you want to have your outlets everywhere, or what kind of plans do you have?
plans to supply to all organic stores in Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and yes, we've been doing that. And again, a wider reach.
Yeah.
Now talking about the direct customers, get into a wider reach then.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the signature product of Sreevaidhya Organics is Greek yogurt.
Okay.
So yeah, that should reach children, educational institutions, hospitals, canteens.
Mm-hmm.
I special mention, my Kiran, my son, and daughter Lalita, they deserve a special mention in my life, actually. So, talking about Sreevaidhya Organics, through and through, every bit of it, they've been there.
Nice.
They've been there.
Nice.
So, and the entire family as well, the entire family as well.
Mm.
So, as I had mentioned earlier, all my personal experiences became products, and to master it
Mm.
is my, no, to
Yeah.
master, no, to learn the nuances of it and
Mm.
to master, get it right and see that it, the person who receives it enjoys it is my point actually.
Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah. Because it's also, you know, when you talk about any product for that matter, and when you have to like sell it, and if you want people to be with you, then I think the consistency in the taste is something that is very important. So, yeah.
It is. It is. Let it be kheer. Kheer. Talking about kheer in the beginning, a lot of critics and criticism, and I love critics with that. And
Yeah.
I enjoy. Actually, I enjoy because I take it as a constructive criticism, and what I do is
Mm.
I make the same person enjoy it.
Nice. That's actually very nice. Okay.
Yes.
So, when I ask you this, you know, like I already asked you about your expansion plans and then your goals and what you want to do. Have you ever thought that you want to export your products, you know, outside? For example, let's say if somebody is watching this, some of my friends who are living in Finland, if they want to order your products, how do they go about it?
Yes. Thank you. We are getting a AC today, and we are ready for that.
Ah, nice. Nice.
No, Smita, when I choose to do something, I get pretty serious about it.
That's very nice.
In other words, I like being good at what I choose to do.
Perfect. So actually, when I was, you know, I have to tell this to the viewers also. When I was seeing Geethalatha's status in WhatsApp, I'm like so intrigued when I saw the makhana and everything. I'm like, okay, I want to eat this, but how? You know, I was like, okay, let me ask her, and it will probably help the others also. You know, whoever is watching this, if they want to order, then you know how to reach out to you. That is something.
National, international shipping available, and it's through Instagram or Facebook or
Mhm.
WhatsApp, and our link is already there.
Okay.
Sreevaidhya
Yeah.
link is there. They
Yes.
just have to tap it and place the order.
All right. So I will definitely put the links in the description. Whoever
Yeah,
is
yeah,
watching,
yeah.
yeah, please get it there. And I'm sure you will definitely appreciate the organic products with an affordable price. And if you can get it wherever you're sitting, that's the best part.
Exactly, exactly. And with this, actually, I usually say, welcome to the world of clean eating. Other than herbal oil, all are food products there.
Food
So,
product.
welcome to the world of clean eating.
Okay. Yeah. Now, when I ask about this herbal oil, no, you know, what exactly is it? Is it for the hair growth or for texture or what kind of oil is this?
How it helped me was with my clinical problems on the scalp. On
Uh-huh.
the scalp.
Okay.
That's how it helped me.
Okay.
And it reduced the pressure there on the scalp
Mhm.
and gave me good sleep. And
Mhm.
it helps in the growth of the hair. It
Growth of the
helps
hair.
growth of the hair, the frizz that gets created there.
Right.
And it strengthens the root actually.
Okay.
Usually all apply hair oil during the day,
Mm-hmm.
but I suggest you apply it before you go to bed at nights. Leave it over there and don't shampoo it the next day morning.
Okay. Yeah. So leave it for
Leave
another day. Yeah.
it works wonders.
Okay. So do you mean that this trick is actually working with any hair oil, or is it what you advise for the Sreevaidhya herbal hair oil?
The, the one we make,
Okay. Right. Right.
almost 6 to 7 herbs infused in it actually. Right.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
no, as I had mentioned earlier, the kind of attention we pay works well, Smita,
Mm-hmm.
actually, there,
Mm-hmm.
to the small details, actually.
Okay, yeah. See, and do you also focus on bringing out some skin products and you know something for the face and something for the skin? You don't have those plans, so whatever
Yeah.
goes inside.
No, most of them food products. The one is herbal hair oil. I'm pretty happy with the way it's going. The journey has been good since its inception over there, and
Mm,
it just took shape. The moment we got official, registered the company,
mm.
and set things all right. It's been a beautiful journey there, undoubtedly.
Nice, nice. So now, okay, now I have to ask you about this question also because I don't know, some of my friends here are also into the retail business, so they might want to know if they have to order bulk, does it work with you?
Yes, it does.
It does.
It
Okay.
does. But even otherwise, as the quantity gets bigger now
Mm.
of our products, there, it it gets worked already on a discount there. So
Mm.
imagine you buy something of 100 gram, and
Yeah,
then when it goes to 250 gram, it comes with a discount worked in it actually.
yeah, yeah.
When the quantity becomes bigger,
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. So,
because then you can save on the
mhm.
price then. Yeah, the
Yeah,
price then.
yeah, yeah. So
Mhm.
how and why, like you said you were a tier English into English training and what made you shift from the training industry to, like
That's
English
what I
class?
said. No, no. Sometimes it amuses me. Just until recently, I talked about nouns and adjectives, and now I'm talking about A2 cow milk and certified organic ingredients over there.
Yeah,
It's a different world altogether, But still, it's worth it. It's worth
right,
it. You
right.
learn, as you grow with it.
Mm-hmm.
Every new experience becomes a learning experience.
Yeah,
It does. It does. And I like learning, by the way, Smita.
nice. That
Yeah,
is
I
actually,
like learning. I like learning.
yeah, that is like a supreme attitude because like you can never outgrow yourself from learning. So there is always something new to learn.
There's always something to learn. I usually never say that I know everything.
Wow. Wow, that's
There's
wonderful.
always something to learn.
Yeah.
It's a never ending thing there. There's always something. The universe, my university is the universe.
That's nice.
And
So,
my R&D department is the universe.
okay. So now, yeah, I have to ask you this. Now, you said there is a Greek yogurt, which is the product. And for example, now let's say if somebody is ordering from America or somewhere really far, what's the kind of expiry date? Because organic products, they are like prone to expire quite soon. So how would you ship and, like what's the expiry dates that you handle and what's the
Mm.
kind of thing that you do?
Yeah. Now talking about kheer or Greek yogurt, their shelf life is too short.
Mm.
Greek yogurt is 4 days and kheer is 3 days over there.
Yeah.
Now we just can't be making it and sending it across the borders there, or beyond
Yeah.
beyond the sea.
Yeah.
So what we do is now take it within India, even if it's in India,
Mm.
we people who make it there on in our name and send it out fresh.
Okay.
The the
Right.
ones that are perishable, they are the ones that are perishable.
Okay. Okay.
The ones that have a good shelf life, they go overseas.
Okay. Like, for example, what is, a good shelf life according to you? Is it like 1 month,
Herbal hair, herbal hair oil, 3 years.
3 years? Okay. Yeah.
Tea enhancer 6 months, curry powder 6 months.
Yeah. So it's also the masalas, the spice mixes also is being made. And
Yeah, just now yesterday, lady bought 2 kg of our curry powder. No, it becomes a constant Mr. C of choice. That's for sure. Once you get, the very first thing you try it out, it sure would become a constant. It's a sea of choice, actually.
yeah,
That's for sure.
absolutely. Yeah. So, what would you like to tell to people who want to, like begin this kind of food journey or, the food industry or businesses, if they want to start, what is the kind of capital they need to have and what is the kind of, experience they need to bring in? What should be followed?
Now, talking about capital, nothing.
Okay.
Your energy, your willingness,
Right.
yes, your mind.
Mm.
Nothing is impossible to a willing heart.
Okay. Okay.
So, capital, nothing. It's just you.
Mm.
Simple. That's one. Now, talking about experience. Only when you compare with the others in the world, you talk about the word experience comes there. No, you just believe in yourself, trust the process of the universe, set foot.
Nice. Nice.
Set, set foot with conviction.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, yeah. But now, like you said, you have like people who can make in their location and then sell the organic, the perishable ones. So, on what basis can they actually associate with you, like a franchisee or?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly, exactly. And we work on a ratio basis.
okay,
A ratio basis. It's simple
okay. So
as a
people who are
franchise.
interested with that can also ping you and ask you
Yeah,
about.
they can approach us. We are open to it.
Okay, okay. That's quite interesting to know. Yeah. And if I have to ask you, like, what are the product range? Like we said, we spoke about the spice mixes, we spoke about the powders, we spoke about the perishables like Greek yogurt, the kheer and things. But do you have any like the snack products and which are probably most popular among the NRIs?
Yes, I do have to talk about. Sorry, I do have to talk about ragi bites.
Ah.
Ragi bites, it's one of the kind. You know, again, I have to say it's like my personal experience became a recipe there.
Mm.
Okay, and so the ragi bites a beautiful one of the kind, and it's the perennial bestseller of Sreevaidhya Organics. You just trust me, Smita. They won't stop with one.
Wow. I would
Yeah,
literally like to try that.
I'm sure, super sure about it. And ragi bites, they can go overseas. They have a shelf life of 1 week.
Okay. So they have shelf
Yeah,
life 1 week. Okay, nice.
and trust me, even if it's overseas, it'll reach a customer as it reach the way it reaches in Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, even without nothing broken there or no, nothing of a mess there, it
Mm.
reaches just the way it should reach actually, even if it's overseas.
Nice.
Yeah. So ragi bai is a beautiful, super. You can call it a sweet, or you can call it whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a sweet. And then it's makana. Makana, we have almost 4 to 5 variants there.
Mm.
Four
Nice.
to five variants. And Smita, if it is in Chennai, in and around Chennai, we give it with the dips, and that actually our dips make it a top notch combination over there. Our dips,
Okay.
and
So
those dips are Greek yogurt dips.
wow, I have never heard of, dips which go with makhana. Now, this
I
is
know.
something I really have to try.
People are going crazy over it actually.
Nice.
A super duper combination there with the
Okay.
dip.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting to know. So, Geeta, do you have any, advice for people who think that organic products should not be bought, or, how it impacts a person's health or well-being? Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, it does. It's easy on the digestive part there.
Mhm.
It plays well with the gut and the digestive part, especially Greek yogurt. It's easy on digestion. Even makana, a humble. I know the word I use usually with people is it's such a super beautiful, simple but power packed snack.
Okay.
It's a power packed snack. So makana and then Greek yogurt and the speciality of a kheer Greek yogurt is A2 caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Caramel getting the same consistency, that velvety thick creaminess with
Yeah.
caramel was the challenge for us, and you beautifully works actually that. It's
Nice.
such it just thick and velvety there, the creaminess of that Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we use A2 caramel.
Okay, that's nice.
Mhm.
And now, if somebody takes up the franchisee, are you confident that they can actually match your level of what you actually do? Because that is something that becomes quite a challenge for anyone to trust with their business on someone new.
I'll be after them until they match that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a joke.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like good done. Yeah, it's not a joke. It can't be taken as a joke, Smita.
Mm.
You need to be serious in what you get into, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It's something we can't play with someone's health, because
Mm.
talking about ragi Rice, we have a version called Kids Edition there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And a mother calling me and telling me that my a year and a half daughter
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't introduced even in, they hadn't introduced even sugar there.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing the child had was this ragi bite, and just a year and a half,
Mm-hmm.
mind you,
Yeah.
and she cried for the second one.
Wow.
And the mother called and said, I'm so happy, Geeta. She loved, and more than loved, her stomach is fine.
Nice.
She didn't have any problems having it.
Yeah.
So that's the best part. That's the best part. Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
So,
So do you have any specific ages to address, or what was your target? Now, if I have to ask now, everybody has a target in mind. Like, what is your target? The youth, or the children, or the older people, or what are your targets actually? What
all
is your
of,
target?
of all ages.
Of all ages, yeah.
Yeah, you know why? Our key is going out for birthday celebrations.
Nice. Nice.
Kids' birthday celebrations.
Wow.
Now, today is the age of Coke and pizzas and
Mm-hmm.
burgers and whatnot, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
th- so I call this a tradition.
That's very interesting to know. Yeah, it's also interviewing that people are choosing this over
Exactly.
the, yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Over the colas and whatever is available there. Yeah.
yeah.
Because life, now you have too much around you, Smita. You
Mm,
have too much around you, and we are spoiled for choices actually there.
yes.
No, no, someone getting used to all that kind of um, the usual fast food part,
Mm, mm,
and someone trying to the willingness to try this itself is a
yeah,
beauty
yeah,
actually.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So,
uh, so yes, with that. So it's as I had mentioned, it's been a beautiful journey because making people happy is
mm.
makes me happy.
Nice to know that, Geeta. And now, if I have to ask you, do you have any advice for the parents, or do you have any advice for the younger generation who are coming, if they want to step into this kind of business, or if they want to do something? What is it that they need to mind? What is the most important thing that they have to go through?
No, if they have to set up a business like this, they needn't go to YouTube or buy any cookbooks over there. Their own personal experiences can become their own products. This
Right.
is this is my word. Yeah, this seriously, this is my word because that's how I started.
Mm, mm.
Mm. So
That,
you needn't actually go around the world to find something for yourself. It's
yeah.
in you. It's in you and within you.
Okay, this is quite nice to know, and it's actually been wonderful that I've was spoken to you, and of course I will share all the contact details, all the links, everything
Yeah.
in the description box for whoever is watching. Yeah, please make the right choice. Please go through the menu, go through the catalog, and then choose what suits you, and you can always ping
That.
a contact and like ask which one do you suggest. Yes, we are happy to help here as well.
Thank you, Smita. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to actually introduce ourselves. It's a beautiful opportunity over here. Thank you.
Thank
And people like you, like the willingness over there, to,
you.
wanting to know about someone and wanting to bring them out is itself is a beautiful thought there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your beautiful time over there, Smita.
Thank
And
you.
thanks to Anusha as well. Anusha was the person who had
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
talked about you. And she has all the links and all the details about Sreevaidhya Organics. You could actually
Yes.
everyone, and if it is within Chennai, it's WhatsApp or and if it's national, international, as I said, we are getting our IAC today. The details will be out,
Mm.
and we are there. We are there on the global scene.
Okay, that's interesting to know. And thanks a lot, Geeta. You've given us time. You've spoken about your journey and Sreevaidhya Organics, and we will definitely connect over this. And Looking forward to, like trying all those yummy ragi bites at the makanas with the
You
dip.
should. You should.
Yeah,
Trust me, you won't stop with one.
yes, sure, sure.
You should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Smita.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, so that was Geethalatha from Sreevaidhya Organics today on Asamanya, Ordinary People in Ordinate Journey. So next week, we're going to bring someone with their journey, with their story, again for you here on Asamanya. This is your host and host, Smita Iyengar, signing off for today. I'll see you next week. Till then, take care and don't forget to subscribe the channel, share it with your friends and family. Bye. See you next week.